We're back, everybody. This is an all morning show right here on TTT, and you've been joining us for our wear your pajama to work day, and so much fun with that. And even one of our guests who's here right now, and she's no stranger to us, said she's wearing her pajamas, which are very lovely, by the way.
Thank you. It's mailing courtesy for Forward 40.
Oh,
yes, it's mailing for Forward 40.
Judith. Coward, good morning, Judith.
And with me this morning, if you didn't see her last week for the DIY segment, her name is Margaret Allen Lorignard of Rent a Fantasy. Now, Margaret, good morning again, and thank you for joining us. And you have this lovely basket on the table, and you know it harkens back to last week when you showed us how to make a very lovely Easter basket. You know, last week it was themed for a boy. And, you know, this one is a little bit different. See a bunch of Easter eggs inside of here.
Right. This actually is for all of you all on set. Oh. The eggs are filled with chocolate. Yeah. So I'm leaving this with you all. The Easter Bunny is going to give it out to you a little later.
Thank you so much.
So this is for you all.
After this week.
We'll work on that. We'll work on that. All right. So, Margaret, you did such a lovely basket last week, and you're here again, and we've seen this basket here, and these are amongst some of the things that you do at Rent a Fantasy.
Right.
So elaborate a little bit more on what you do.
Okay, so Rent a Fantasy. Rent a Fantasy is all about creating new things. We do a lot of children's entertainment. We rent a lot of bouncy castle slides, characters, you name it. Anything that is fun for the kids. Hence the name Rent a Fantasy, because you're making a child's fantasy come true.
Right.
So that's why it's called Rent a Fantasy. But the other half of our business is decor. We do decorating for all occasions, weddings, awards, anything you can think of. And we also do singing telegrams, puppet shows, you name it. So we have fun. We have fun. That's what we do. We sell fun.
So I could book you all to just go and send a singing telegram to any loved one at their job, for instance. And
that is always exciting, because sometimes people book the gorilla. So of course we clear that with their security first. And the gorilla comes in, if it's a birthday, with a cake and sing happy birthday, and the person is totally embarrassed but very happy and feels so special. And that only lasts like for about maybe 3 to 4 minutes, because after that it will get boring. But it's a lot of fun. So we do, and people choose Mickey Mouse. Yeah. You know, like if they never been to Disney World, and the girlfriend said, well, you know, he's a lover of Mickey Mouse. You know, deep down. Like
Rishi over here. He has his Mickey Mouse t-shirt happening.
Yeah, so we would send Mickey Mouse with a birthday cake and so.
So we know what to do for Rishi's birthday next year.
Mickey Mouse.
This year.
With a cake.
With a cake.
Singing telegram.
And you can have double, Mickey and Minnie come to you. Really? One on either side.
I'm looking forward to my birthday on October 27th, in case people were wondering.
And Carrie, why did you start that?
Set ourselves up, right?
So we have a visitor with you this morning?
Yes, we have.
She was getting really excited when he came in.
Bunny, who is here with us. Woohoo! And the reason
you want to jump out of the chair. Hey.
Here we have our Easter Bunny. Come, Easter Bunny. Say hi. Oh, let's wave.
Bunny, can you come stand next to me so we can take a selfie?
Watch it how you go up there, Easter Bunny. Oops, Careful.
Come,
please, we don't want him to fall at all. Richie's the selfie king.
Can you I need to get one with Stinky.
Oh my word. While they're doing their selfie moment, tell us about the bunny and how he...
Okay, so what I'm talking about today, we have an event called Rent a Fantasy Easter Egg Extravaganza. It's on an Easter Sunday. It's our third year. Right. It's at Lions. So it's a fun afternoon for family and friends. So it's from 1 to 5. So what we have an egg hunt, which we are hiding 500 eggs in the garden part of Lions. And the kids have to find these eggs. So that's 1. And the second, which is at 2. Then at 3, we have an Easter Bunny, Easter bonnet competition. And you could just imagine the bonnets that the kids come with to compete and stuff, and we have different categories and we have judges, so it's really, really exciting, and we have some characters that escort the kids on and so. And then after that we have a puppet show, magic show, courtesy Caribbean Theatre Productions, and then of course in between all of that there are all the inflatables, the slides, the bouncy castles, the climbing wall, all of that activity. And we also try to keep the kids in the outdoor environment. So we have like the egg and spoon race, bunny hop race, and all this is for, it's on Sunday at Lions. And it's a lot of fun. So it'll just turn out to be great. This is our 3rd year. The first year we had it at Santa Cruz, and then last year was Lions. And this year we are back at Lions again because we find Lions a very convenient location. You could just take a taxi and drop off and walk to Lions, or if you have a car, there's parking right there. It's very convenient. There's a whole covered area. And then the car park inside, that's where we have all the huge inflatables.
Is there a cost of that?
Yes, so it's $60 per person, and that gives you unlimited on all the inflatables, which is like the bouncies, like I said, climbing wall. We also have a choo-choo train. Which is goes around the compound. So that's why I tell you, Lions, it starts in the front and goes around to the side, if you know Lions at all.
Enjoy
that. Huge setup, right?
It's a huge setup.
It's like a fantasy island.
Yes, so we call it our Fantasy Fun Village. That Rent a Fantasy puts on every year. So we are building it. This is our 3rd year, and it's growing. And of course, it's being hosted by the Easter Bunny and friends. Last year we had Storm and Black Panther as the escorts for the kids in the parade, parade and the competition. And this year, their friends, maybe that's a surprise.
So very quickly, as we wrap up, where can you get tickets, or do you just turn up on the day?
You just turn up on the day. You can go to our Rent a Fantasy Facebook page. We are, in fact, giving away tickets. So follow us on Facebook, which is Rent a Fantasy Facebook. And there's a promotion going on where you can win tickets to come to the event. So just show up at from 1 to 5. So show up at 1 so you could get in everything. You know, because it's a packed thing in that 4 hours.
Well, you said that the basket of goodies is for the staff here. So we're going to start off with the staff in their jammies who will be getting it. Here comes Lisa, our floor coordinator, who has on. Come on, Lisa, and Sanjay. And Diane, I believe, has on her jammies as well. Well,
so
it's
Lisa,
still upstairs.
Start with
Thank you. And as we give, here's Sanjay. And as we give out the Easter bunnies to all the staff in their jammies, and we'll keep those for those who are upstairs working. We're taking a few messages and come right back.
And of course, all the rest of eggs have chocolates for everybody else. Hey! Leave this basket with you all today.